Yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski, and today we are retesting one of my favorite shiny hunting methods, which also makes really solid Pokeyen per hour during the Christmas event in PokeMMO, because flame orbs have gone up in price, up to around 25k or so. Make sure to check the price of this item before trying out this money-making method, because it's possible it's changed a little bit. Also, on top of flame orbs price being adjusted, item magnet charm has recently been buffed, so I'll be using the new and improved item magnet charm 100%, I think, which costs around at the moment 27k or so. So we're going to factor that into our cost of doing this method. So it's going to cost us around 27k an hour to pop that, but we're basically, the basic strategy is to use a Frisk, Thief, high-level ghost type Pokemon. You want to make sure that you have no item on your Pokemon, because otherwise it won't be able to thief the item off of the Pokemon. And I'll show you what it looks like here in a quick second. Essentially, you want to just keep doing hordes. You need a sweet scent Pokemon, so I have a Smeargle somewhere with sweet scent over here. A Smeargle with sweet scent. You want to have that PP maxed. We're going to be sweet scenting for Heatmore orbs, while also Frisk and Thiefing for items. And you want to just essentially make sure to take the flame orb off of the Pokemon every time. So I'm going to head over to the location. We should be able to... I'm curious, previously when I tested this method, I was able to get around 10 flame orbs per hour. So if we do 10 times right now 25k a piece, that would make it possible to get 250,000 Pokeyen per hour while going for an amazing shiny. I haven't shown you yet, but shiny Heatmore is also amazing. So let's go check what that looks like. A really underrated all black shiny. If you like Charizard, you'll love shiny Heatmore. Beautiful stuff. So let's go ahead and go test it. You want to head over to the Pokemon League in Unova. Head all the way to the left. Once you head over to the Victory Road, bike all the way down here, and then just like this guy's doing, go ahead and pop your Sweet Sense. So I'm going to go ahead and pop my item Magnet Charm. That's going to act as our timer for today. We're going to do this for 1 hour to see how much Pokeyen we can gain. Let's go ahead and get started. Pop our Sweet Scent. Pop our Sweet Scent. And here's our first Heatmore times 5 horde. So a lot of things have been changed recently in Pokemon based on items. It seems like there was a lot of changes, a lot of buffs and nerfs regarding both different types of things. So I'm curious to see whether it's an overall buff or an overall nerf. So let's go ahead and just get started. I'll see you guys with the first item. You want to basically just sit here and get encounters until you eventually see the Frisk thing pop up. So I'll show you guys when that happens. After each inventory of Sweet Sense, aka every 6 Sweet Sense or so, or pretty much every if you have it PP maxed, you want to make sure you have either a Teleport Ocarina or a Teleport Pokemon to teleport back to the PC. Teleporting is noticeably faster than Fly, because it'll put you right in front of the daycare center, or right in front of the Nurse Joy, as opposed to Fly putting you outside of the building. So now, same thing, just head back down here and just do your Sweet Sense. We went on 1 inventory of Sweet Sense so far, only around 2 minutes in. No items so far. I'll see you guys with the first Frisk proc. This definitely seems hard nerfed post the Christmas update, I'm not going to lie. It might even have been accidentally nerfed too much. They might be trying to fix that. I will say, if we can just get, at their current price at 25k a piece, if we can just get 4 in an hour, that would still be, like, in my opinion, very good. Previously, this method, the goal of that is not to make the most Pokeyen per hour. It's to make a solid amount of Pokeyen while also shiny hunting, right? So payday pickup is your general bottom floor of like money making methods you want to do, which makes around 100 to 120k Pokeyen per hour. Doing flame orb farming previously made around 100 to 120k per hour, but you're also getting like 600 to 800 encounters per hour doing times 5 hordes for a shiny heat. So that's the main thing. I will say, yeah, with item magnet charm being used, you do want to idealistically get at least 5 flame orbs per hour, because that would cancel out the price for that. So you would still end up getting about 100k profit per hour while shiny hunting. That's the goal. So if we want to see 5 flame orbs within the hour. We're at 0 so far, 8 minutes in, which is not great, I will say. There's our first Frisk, boys. Our first Frisk. So once you get your first Frisk, 10 minutes or so, but it's honestly not bad. Once again, we just want to make sure, and this could actually end up being a buff if we're still able to get 5 flame orbs per hour. Then we'll actually end up having to thief less hordes. The money will be about the same per hour, as well as you'll actually end up getting more encounters per hour. We started with around 4,700 encounters, so I will be tracking that as well. In the past, you would get around 600 to 800. If you could get like 800 plus per hour, that'd be super, super good. So I'm curious to see how this method has been affected by these different buffs and nerfs and changes recently. Okay, we haven't seen an item yet, so that means this Heatmore has to have it. So let's go ahead and show you guys what it looks like to thief the item off. There should be a little animation where the item is, yep, blasted across like that. The earlier you get it, once you get the item thiefed, you can actually just run from the encounter, which is nice, but we got on the very last one there. We do get the Flame Orb, beautiful, so we can go ahead and take that, and that is plus 25k added to our pocket. I did have one Flame Orb in my inventory, but it's untradeable, so keep that in mind. So anything we get on this stack will be pure profit. And that was the cost of, that Flame Orb was the cost of our item magnet charm. So from this point forward, any Flame Orbs we get are profit while shiny hunting. Once again, the benefit of this method is not to make the most Pokeyen per hour, it's to make good Pokeyen while also going for an awesome shiny, which I think is very cool. If you're, you know, playing the Christmas event while you're watching this, like, this is a perfect time to go for this. You get that 15% extra boost from the holiday boost while also making Pokeyen. It's really, really solid. It's a solid time to go for it. Okay, I just made a really dumb mistake. Oh, I'm so frustrated by that. I got distracted. I accidentally did run from a Heatmore horde with a Flame Orb. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit here for 30 seconds. I'm so stupid. That was a really dumb mistake. I'm gonna sit here for 30 seconds to waste time, like the time it would have taken me to kill the horde, and then I'm just going to add an extra Flame Orb on top, because that should have been a Flame Orb. That was a human error mistake, and we could even do one calculation with the human error, one calculation without. I'm gonna wait until I go to 2 minutes and like 20 seconds, but that was just a dumb mistake by me that shouldn't affect the hourly test, right? But I'm sure human errors will happen at some points, but we're gonna add one Flame Orb to our final total is the main thing to factor in. And I'm gonna stall out some time here. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep going now, but that was to let it be clear, that was a dumb mistake on my end. Apologies. Okay, that'll be the final catch. We did get one more Flame Orb, hilariously, before the end there. We definitely got what felt, I don't know, my luck also might have been kind of good. I feel like we had bad luck to start. I'm gonna waste the last 20 seconds because I missed a Flame Orb. Here's the moment of truth, fellas. Let's first do our encounters. Number one, how many encounters do we get? So I started with around, I think it was 4,729. I think it was the exact number. So I'm gonna do 5,420, let's say, make it simple, minus 4,730. I think that's an easy way to make it simple. So around 700 encounters per hour. So between that 600 to 800 number that we expected. And next up is Flame Orbs. How many Flame Orbs did we get? And we would have gotten 10, which is the same. That's insane. Which is the same amount per hour that we got prior to the like buff / nerf. So I think either we got really lucky later on, or our first 20 minutes was unlucky, or some sort of combination of the few. That's insane. That's actually absolutely insane. Wow. Really, I'm having some internet issues, but I'm so impressed by that. Okay, so to quickly recap, this method being able to make, 10 Flame Orbs, which is 10 of them times 25k a piece at the time of recording, equaling 250k per hour minus the cost of item magnet charm, right? So you are making well over 200k Pokeyen per hour, at least in this 1 hour test. 1 hour is not data. Share your guys' own hour tests and stuff in the comments. It helps people average things out a ton to share your own experiences. But to be able to make over 200,000 Pokeyen per hour while shiny hunting for an amazing shiny and getting like 700 encounters per hour doing times 5 hordes, that is really, really, really good. Like, you do not see shiny hunting methods making you this amount of Pokeyen. This is extreme. This is not normal. I don't know if it will last. I really cannot encourage you enough. I thought it wasn't going to be this good. Best case scenario, it was this good. And it ended up being best case scenario. That's insane to me. So I really cannot recommend you guys test this enough, like during the Happy Holidays boost. This is like a fantastic method to do. I really can't recommend it enough. Just a really good shunt plus 250k, 200 plus k an hour. Amazing. So I'm gonna go list my Flame Orbs. I will see you guys later. Hopefully, what's up for the sub, Ryu? Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully the video was helpful. If it was, like it to let me know. If it wasn't, dislike it. And if you want to see more content like this, always subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO videos every single day. It did cost me 11k for the listing fee, so keep that in mind as well. Listing fees are something to take note of. Discord links down below if you're interested in that. And if you want to go above and beyond and support the channel, the best way to do so this month is Factor. The link will be in the description. If you want 50% off chef-made meals delivered straight to your door, as well as being the best way to support the channel by far, Factor is the way to do it. Thank you guys again for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later. Peace, Reno. Hey, thank you so very much for watching until the very end of the video. That means the world to me. And if your name is listed here, you're the reason I'm able to do this in the first place by going above and beyond and supporting the channel via YouTube memberships and Twitch Primes. Thank you so much. Have a great day.